All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're putting a tiny, tiny piece of text under the microscope. We're going to see just how much meaning we can pull from three simple words with a little bit of analysis. It's pretty amazing what we're going to uncover. So this is it. This is our entire source material. Three words: Kate, cat, gray. Now, at first glance, you might think, that's not much to go on. But trust me, these three words are absolutely packed to the brim with concrete, verifiable information. And that's the big question for today, right? What can we say we know with 100% certainty just from this phrase? We're going to approach this like detectives, examining each piece of evidence one word at a time. So our investigation kicks off with that very first word, the subject. This is what points us to the central character of our little micro story here. And right away we get our first major clue, the capitalization. That capital K is a dead giveaway. This isn't just some random word, it's a specific identifier. We know right off the bat we are dealing with a distinct individual who's been given a name. So, grammatically speaking, this is a proper noun, and all that really means is that it points to a specific, unique entity. That's our first solid fact. This story is about one particular being, and that being's name is Kate. Okay, so we have our subject's name. We've got Kate. But who, or maybe what, is Kate? Well, luckily for us, the second word gives us the answer and establishes our subject's identity. And bam! The word cat just lays it all out there. It immediately clarifies who Kate is. She isn't a person, she's not a place, she's a member of a specific biological species. We've just made a huge leap from just a name to knowing her fundamental nature. So, as a noun, the word cat defines the class of thing that Kate is. Think of it like this. Kate gives us the individual, and cat gives us the category she belongs to. The picture is really starting to get clearer now, isn't it? So, let's recap. We have an individual named Kate, and we know for sure that she's a cat, but our source text gives us one more layer of detail, a physical attribute. The word gray moves us from just her identity into an actual physical description. It gives us a visual. It allows us to start forming a mental image, right? Kate isn't just any cat, she is specifically a gray cat. Gray here is acting as an adjective, and an adjective's whole job is just to describe a noun. So its purpose here is super simple, to describe the cat, giving us that final crucial detail about Kate's appearance and, well, completing the phrase. Okay, we've taken it apart piece by piece. We've looked at the subject, the identity, and the description. Now let's put it all back together and see what the complete structure tells us. You can really see this clear, logical progression, at least in English. We start with the specific subject, Kate. Then we define her identity, she is a cat. And finally, we tack on a description, gray. It's a really direct, super efficient way of getting the information across. But here's the fun question. Is that the only way to structure this information? We'll take a look at this Portuguese phrase. It means the exact same thing, but translated literally, you get cat gray, Kate. The information is identical, but the order, identity, description, subject, is completely flipped on its head. And this brings us to this really fascinating idea in linguistics. This quote is basically saying that the grammar of your native language actually shapes how you organize your thoughts. So an English speaker might naturally prioritize the individual's name first, while a Portuguese speaker might prioritize what kind of thing it is first. It's two different paths that arrive at the exact same meaning. Wild, huh? So after our whole investigation, let's just review the cold, hard facts we've established. There is a specific individual whose name is Kate. We know she belongs to the feline species, and we know she has the physical attribute of being gray. All of that undeniable information was just locked inside those three little words. And really, that's our takeaway. We've just seen how much meaning, identity, and straight-up description can be packed into a tiny linguistic unit. And it leaves us with one final thought to chew on. If this is the rich, detailed story that just three words can tell, what story are your words telling?